in 28 minutes, but you had a different response, didn't you?
Yeah, that's too many playing out here. I'm working on trying to get 0 turnovers, but it happens sometimes. Just got to take better care of the ball.
You can tell he's had great coaching. His high school coach, Coach Curl, his college coach, Rick Pitino, and I'm sure they were constantly on you about turning the ball over and making sure you get a good shot down every time. What has been the difference in this coaching staff to your game, and also the second time around, now that you've had a chance to see the NBA and see what the play is like?
It's a lot different. Coach Van Gundy and Coach Byers is on the bench. They helped me out a lot. They want to have guys play hard and play good defense and just try to go out there and give, great effort. And, having guys like Chauncey Billups last year really helped me out throughout that year. With Brandon Jennings and Will Bynum and Ronnie Stuckey. Those guys really helped me out to really develop to play out here today.
You have great talent on the Piston team. You have good talent on the team. You've been around the league, so you know that you have a talented ball club. But last year you couldn't put it together. Why couldn't you put it together, and why do you believe this year you will be able to put it together?
Honestly, we were very talented. There was games where we'll be up 30, be up 20, and but we just couldn't finish out games. And I think this year, with new coaching, we had great coaches last year, but I think with Coach Van Gundy, he preaches defense and, really stresses the little things on the court. I think that's really going to help us out a long ways. So hopefully we can, close out those games where we should have won last year.
Peyton, yesterday it was a terrific mano-a-mano matchup with Nick Johnson. Today it was Scotty Wilbekin, it was Joe Jackson. It's been very competitive out here in these two games that you have played. Talk about that and tell the people watching how competitive and intense these summer league games can be.
They're very competitive. Everybody out here is essentially playing for a job. They want to make a team. They're trying to impress other, GMs and scouts around. So they're going to try to go out there and play the hardest. And last night you got a chance to play against a great guard and Nick Johnson, and he played tremendous. And today went against two good point guards, and Joe Jackson and Scotty Wilbekin. So every night you're going to get everybody's best. And for me, I just got to continue to prove to the coaches and everybody else that I belong out here and that I can play with anybody.
From a small man's point of view, we know on
we're like 6'7".
Yeah, exactly, right? But we know on any given night we have no advantage because we're not taller than our opponent. We're not more physical than our opponent. So mentally, what's the challenge for you in terms of concentrating, understanding the game plan, and implementing it? What's the challenge for you in an NBA game?
Like you said, we're not the biggest, we're not the strongest, so we have to be the smartest out there. Especially as a point guard, you have to know what your coach wants. You have to be an extension of your coach on the court. So you have to know